Howdy, I'm Buster, your host, coming to you from deep in the heart of Texas. Welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, which is Sweep the Earth as with a Flood. Let's get into this. My channel's foundation is tied to an August 2014 address by Elder David A. Bednar. The talk was entitled Sweep the Earth as with a Flood. During the course of that talk, Elder Bednar extended an apostolic invitation wherein he invited us to use social media to share brief, authentic messages, gospel related or Christ centered messages that uplift, inspire, and encourage. The mission to try and get as much light out into the world as we possibly could. And that talk pricked me in my heart, and I felt impressed to participate in that effort. And starting in 2014, I went onto my Facebook account and I started to post brief, authentic messages. It might be comments on a general conference talk, or I may have given a talk at church, or I may have had a spiritual experience that week. It may have been something that I was doing with family history, or the way I felt when I went to the temple. And I was really excited when I started up this effort, and I started to post weekly. And then over time, it became bi-weekly, and then monthly, and then it extended into every couple of months, and then it descended into something that I would rarely do. Um, Mostly because I really didn't spend a lot of time on social media. The only time I went on social media during that course of time was really just to post something or to share something that I felt was light. But I really didn't have a desire to go in there and to probe through everybody else's posts and what they were doing in their life. Occasionally I would go in there and I would look at my nieces and nephews, brothers and sisters, just to get a download on, what, and get a feel for what was going on in their lives. And that's how I use Facebook, and that's how I use social media. Then in 2021, COVID happened, and we were all locked and homebound pretty much during that time. And I came across this talk again a second time in my YouTube social media feed. I had a YouTube account. I wasn't producing YouTube videos. I just had YouTube to go watch other people's videos. But I came across this very same talk, Sweep the Earth as with the Flood, and my heart was pricked again. And then I was chastised a little bit. I was chastised that I really needed to participate in this effort. The Lord needed me to add my voice to the choir of voices that were out there that were sharing light and truth with the world, and that I needed to be a part of that that process. And so I recommitted. I doubled down. This time I started a YouTube channel, mostly because I was inspired by other Latter-day Saints that I had seen that had started channels, and I had found such great value through their testimonies and their witnesses of the gospel and their knowledge and insight that they were sharing, and I felt like I wanted to be a part of it that way. And so I started a YouTube channel, and over the course of the next couple of years, I got into the business of producing videos, and I probably deleted more videos than I produced. At the time, I decided to do a great reset for this channel, which I'll talk about in just a second. I had actually posted 34 videos. It deleted easily twice as much. There were times that I would spend a week trying to produce a video, researching, writing, only to, in the end, just delete it because I just didn't like the way it sounded or looked, and so I would step away from it. And in 2023, I had been pretty diligent in both Facebook and YouTube between 2021 and 2023 with posting content and trying to be more cognizant of the commitment that the Lord wanted me to make to this effort. And but by the time I had arrived in September of 2023, I was spending a lot of time, and I didn't really feel like I was making the best use of that time to produce quality content. And and in the midst of that frustration, I had produced a video, which I will talk about in my next video, um, that got me to thinking. And in the course of contemplating the message, which I shall talk about in the next video, I had a revelatory experience that reshaped my thinking about this channel and what I needed to do. And now I will talk about that in the next video uh, out of commitment to try and keep these videos short and concise. I'm going to go ahead and stop here, but I'm going to stop here with with my witness that that Jesus Christ um wanted me to participate in this effort. I felt a very clear pricking in my heart. My mind became very clear on the issue. And when I was chastised, I know how I hear the Lord. When I was chastised and the Lord uses me, or when the Lord talks to me, he calls me by name and he says, Craig, I need you to add your voice. I need you to speak up. I need you to be involved. I need you to participate in this effort. And so I know that whatever it is that I do on this channel, I am trying to glorify Jesus Christ. I'm trying to be um, that candle that is set upon the hill, not to shine my light, but to shine His light. That that my life and the experiences that I've had with Christ are a witness of Him and His love and His grace and His mercy. As I move forward with the production of other videos on this channel, I invite you to come along with me for the ride. I invite you to, as you find a sense of commonality in the messages that I share, I invite you to share your stories and your witness in the comment section. I've included my email address as part of this channel so that if you want to send me messages that inspire, uplift, and encourage me, you can most certainly do that as well. Um, and but anyway, I just hope that you come along for the ride. I hope you enjoy the videos that I produce. They're going to try. I'm going to try and keep them brief and more succinct as I move forward. But I thank you for stopping by today. That's all I have for today. But thanks for stopping by. I hope to see you all down the road. Until then, y'all take care. Bye.